Hi, we're back with Mr. Krawitz, an executive coach. My name is Sydney Brandeis, and today we will be talking about vision quests. So let's start off by asking, what is a vision quest?
There's a book called The Fourfold Way by a noted cultural anthropologist named Angeles Arian. And in it, she mentions that, many indigenous people believe that wherever in our lives we stop dancing, singing, being enchanted with stories, or begin experiencing difficulty with silence is where we actually begin to experience soul loss or loss of spirit. So, let's face it, life can get busy. We're constantly bombarded by personal and professional challenges, as well as opportunities from increasingly noisy channels, social media and the like. So it's no wonder that our true north can get blurred in the background. So what's a mindful person to do? Well, vision quest to the rescue.
Wow, I've never heard of a vision quest, so that's fascinating to me. So what benefits can it bring?
Well, it's amazing. So many times we're just going through the motions day to day. Maybe we're in a situation that isn't serving us. Maybe we're practicing behaviors that aren't exactly getting us to the next step. So, a lot of companies out there have, mission, vision, values, but, what's our vision? Where do we want to go personally, professionally, with our families, with our companies, with our interests, with our groups, communities? Where do we want to go? That's the question.
So how do you begin building where you want to go and creating your own vision quest?
That's an excellent question, Jennifer. So first and foremost, there's a decision around who you'd like to join you. So most people like to do it alone, but you can also bring friends. And there are some organized vision quests out there as well, if you just search on the web. As far as what you do, a lot of folks enjoy reflecting on the past, thinking about the present, and then envisioning the future. Many people do enjoy connecting with nature and doing it outdoors. Traditionally, there is fasting involved as well, which can be a personal choice. And as far as like a duration, typically they can go anywhere from a few hours up to actually a few weeks, just depending on the time you have available and what can serve you best. Questions that you might ask yourself in a vision quest. What serves you and what no longer serves you? What's your life's theme? What are the consequences of some of your choices? What relationships can you examine? Really, it's just about taking time to breathe, disconnect, reflect, and set a course for yourself. So you're not being pulled by life. You're actually creating and forging your own path.
Wow, I love that. And if you don't mind, this is a little bit more of a personal question. You don't have to answer it, but what are some personal vision quests that you've kind of been through or set for yourself?
Great question. So I'm happy to share. One of them in particular, I do happen to be a pilot. I flew to a place called Kern Valley. They have a beautiful airport there next to the Kern River, which is fed by the mighty Sierras. So I was able to camp out there, spend a little time in the river, and just reflect on my direction. Actually, it was there that I decided that being an executive coach was a good path forward for me. So otherwise, I don't know that I would have had time in my busy business life or day to sit and think about what I got the most value out of. And it turned out to be, helping people become the best version of themselves. But if not for the vision quest, I never would realize that.
Wow, that's so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. We have a pilot and an executive coach here.
There you go. Got to live the adventure, right?
Yeah. So that was Vision Quest. Thank you all for listening, and we'll be back with one last segment from Mr. Krawitz.